Laurel is an awful character. The Dinah Lance, which that's who that's supposed to be, by the way, for anyone that doesn't know, her name is supposed to be Dinah Lance, but and this is where I feel DC misstep. I don't know why we're dancing around this. It's Dinah Lance. Dinah Laurel Lance. Why we're using her middle name is stupid. But
they did mention it in episode 1, but it felt like a shout out to it was like fan service. Like, by the way, this is Black Canary.
And it wasn't that type of fan service that was clever, like Oliver's dad looking like classic Green Arrow. It was like, see, you're gonna be Black Canary soon.
Spoiler alert.
It was that type shit, and it was awful. And they turned her from a multifaceted character from the comic books, who was a strong, who has just many different dimensions to her character that I have read in the books that I've read before New 52, and they messed everything up.
And they even brought it out into the Young Justice cartoon.
Exactly.
She held her own a few episodes, training up the young superheroes.
Just looking at the Young Justice cartoon, the Justice League cartoon, a while back, a couple of years back, before the New 52. They had restarted the Justice League book, and she was the quote unquote leader of the team. And Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman were on the team, but she was the leader. And those interpretations were great. You can't expect me to lump this interpretation in with those interpretations when I saw those interpretations first.
But she's still hot.
And that's exactly why she's on the show.
Pretty much.
Alright, get off my baby. Now let's jump into...
You have so much better. There's Felicity on the show.
Exactly.
Felicity can fuck you.
And I thought you was trying to have sex with Oliver's mom anyway.
Boy, his mom can get it. that is the stuff from your porn. God, I mean, you know Walter was banging. Hold on, before we can go into season 2. Walter is a side character, amazing. Even Laurel's dad, who, I'm sorry, my baby daughters are getting banged by the same people. One of them died because of it, and now my girl's trying to ghost fuck the hood. You can't help but drink.
Alright, Detective Lance, played by Paul Blackthorne, amazing actor. If you've ever read a comic called Dresden, he also did a season of that show. Amazing. He was basically a wizard in that show.
I think
we'll let you guys know.
I think they casted him pretty perfectly because, like, you can tell that in real life he might actually be an alcoholic. He might look like an alcoholic.
He done been through some shit. He has done some shit in the back alley. He's done shit that he ain't proud of. Now let's make it quick. So let's wrap this up. Season 2. What we hope to see. Everybody give a quick job in. Let's start with Sid.
Episode 1 was pretty good. It was our standard welcome back. It was a reintroduction to Oliver coming back. I think it was great how Diggle and Felicity came to get him and bring him back. That was good teamwork. And we just see so much good chemistry between those 3 actors. They pretty much are molding him into the superhero that he needs to become.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that too. But I don't really have what I want for season 2. What I have is stuff that I want from beyond season 2, because I think I'm pretty much gonna get everything I want from season 2. I don't know if any of you guys remember this or know this, but before Arrow the show came out, DC Comics was pitching an idea for a Green Arrow movie called Superman. And in that movie, Green Arrow gets thrown in prison, and he has, for a crime he didn't commit, and he has to fight his way out of prison, but he has to go through like a whole bunch of DC villains, and it was gonna be like, there were gonna be some A-list villains in there, but there were gonna be like some like D and E-list villains in there too.
Like Mugger Man.
I want a season of Arrow to be that. The entire season. Like,
Prison Break.
Exactly. Like, make it You can even do it past season 5 because from what I understand, seasons 1 through 5 are gonna talk about like his time on the island and stuff. But after that, like I would just love it if there was like like the end of one season where people find out his true identity and like is out, and they put him in jail for the murders from season 1, and then like all throughout that season he's in prison and he's got to fight his way. He's got to fight a whole bunch of villains. I mean, the reason and the reason I want it to is because come on, you're already doing tons of fan service as it is. That would be the perfect way to just go literally nuts with a whole bunch of different villains and throw Slade in there. Maybe that's where Slade's been since they got off the island.
I doubt it.
I don't know.
Green is the new black.
Of course, all I'm waiting for is, of course, the introduction of the metahumans, and I kind of want them to back off the whole Batman nut riding campaign because they started with Batman, following the Batman series, and as we've seen it too, they're still following the Batman plan. I mean, you guys are doing well enough where you can branch off on your own. It's pretty much all that we have. We're about to go and suffer through another episode of Shield. I don't want to. I don't want to. I can't do this anymore, man. I'd rather watch Dads than Agents of Shield. That's how bad.
Horrible. I don't turn the TV on.
I'd rather watch Mindy Project.
No, fuck that. Oh, hell no. Mindy Project?
Agents of Shield, you have failed your channel.
Mindy Project is awful. People don't watch that show. If there's one thing I want anyone to get from Slander, do not watch Mindy Project.
We would much rather
we
watch.
We have to get it canceled. I'm not saying watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think it's just okay, but it's getting stupid in my eyes too. But Mindy Project was stupid from episode 1. Stop watching it. Don't watch it at all.
We would rather watch two elephants jerk each other off than watch Mindy Project. I think Discovery Channel is actually doing a special next week.
Probably called it's called? Pachyderm sex.
Trunks gone nuts.
I guess.